Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How are you doing today? King Rex here, and today we're gonna be doing another guide video. For this time I decided to jump back to Frontiers because there are a couple levels that I haven't done in the post-game yet. And the levels are Bonesburg and Desecrated Grove. And we're gonna be doing Desecrated Grove because it is the harder one. We're gonna be doing it as on veteran, no lives lost, with a free hero. And I am gonna be using Mirage for multiple reasons. One, she has a couple of abilities that deal true damage, which is going to be helpful later on, and she can insta-kill enemies occasionally, which is going to be awesome. Now, what do we have here? Goose and zombies. Pfft, a joke. We're going to get probably... basically, right now we're going to get a dwarf on this spot, because look at that beauty. Look at how much range this guy has. The reach is wonderful. Then we're going to get a couple barracks. You know, just two. We're not gonna get any more than that. 2 barracks should be more than enough. We're gonna shift these guys a little bit forward. Then we're gonna go for a couple mages, and let's go. So yeah, Mirage, can you insta-kill? Nope. But she ended up annihilating this guy anyway. So yeah, the ghouls are kind of the issue, but not really. Like, there's only 2 of them, so you shouldn't really be struggling to them, like, at all. No. I mean... The first wave, at least, is pretty darn uneventful. It's just slowly moving horde of zombies, trying to get to your exits. Wow, so challenging. Yeah, it's kind of boring in the beginning, so if you skip the first wave, it's okay. You know what I'm gonna do, though? We're gonna rain a fire. Just so we can speed up the process at least a little bit. You know, give me some gold so that way I can do something interesting with it. Now, what is the next thing on the agenda? What are we gonna get? Do we want to go for the Furnace Blast or something else? Well, if you want to just go all-out area damage, then go for it, but I would recommend you getting the Mage. Up to level 2, this one. We'll get the other Mage up to tier 2 later, but for now, we want to focus on this side, mostly, because as you can see, the barracks can't quite reach the range of the Dwarf, which is kind of the issue. These guys, they're pretty much in his radius, so it's fine. This one, however, big no-no. So yeah, more zombies. Wow, so challenging. However, we also get this full moon thingy, so we have to be kind of precise. You can also fast forward the wave, just like that. Let me just do this, and boom, the moon is gone in an instant. Disappeared. Big on. That's one way to get past it with ease. So just in case you haven't know that, you didn't know that, then now you know. However, the ghouls on this wave are surprisingly kind of challenging because they consume your barracks, and once they do, they regenerate HP, which is not good, obviously. So you want to upgrade them based on what's going on. If you see that on one side the barracks are near death, just upgrade them, just so they can respawn instantaneously. And then, what are we gonna do next? Well, we want to focus on Jack-o'-lantern. You want to kill this guy. Kill him as fast as you can. But not at all cost, because later on, if you waste a rain of fire on him, you may not have it for a situation where it's gonna be needed. But in the early game, we're just gonna nuke him. We're gonna nuke him with a rain of fire, and we're gonna get quite a bit of money. I think you get 200 gold or so if you kill him, which is pretty darn good amount. What do we have on the next wave? What is that? Ghosts. Okay. More ghosts and zombies, and an abomination. Well, that's challenging, I suppose. But not really, because look at these guys. Boom, boom. Ghosts? What ghosts? I don't see them. They're gone. Just like that. And then we're gonna camp Mirage right here, where the abomination is about to spawn, because we want to make sure that we try to insta-kill him as many times as possible, because Mirage's insta-kill is RNG. She has only 25% chance to execute her insta-kill ability. If she doesn't, at least she's gonna take away a small chunk of his health, which, you know, it's still some health. Let's hope we get an insta-kill. Not really, but still, we shaved up like almost 500 HP, which is pretty darn decent. Moving on, what do we have? Ghosts, ghosts, and more ghosts, and a couple extra abominations. Alright, not too bad, I suppose. Alright, now, the abomination sadly is getting kind of mixed up with the zombies, which is something that I don't like. Because Mirage can't quite target him. Yeah. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna rain a fire. Why not? Clean up the zombies just so Mirage can focus on this guy. And yeah, he is pretty much dead. So let's just start up the next wave. We're gonna get a Necromancer now, because Necromancers are key to this level. They're pretty versatile, but you don't need a lot of them. You only need 2 Necromancers in order to make your life so much easier. And you're gonna see why later. For now, it's just kinda there, you know, it doesn't serve much of a purpose. However, it does have bigger radius and faster attack rate, which is a little bit more reliable against the ghosts. Because if a ghost gets past this point, yeah, we're probably gonna leak to him. Unless we do some crazy Mirage micro or we waste our Rain of Fire, which is something that you don't want to do, alright? You don't want this to happen. Let's see, can we insta-kill? Please? Please? Yeah, we're... I guess we didn't get an insta-kill anyway. Oops, that was a mistake on my end. Uh-oh. I should not have let Mirage die. It doesn't matter. We're gonna Rain of Fire the Ghost though. I know, why are we using the Rain of Fire on the Ghost and not the Abomination? Because there were too many of them. And if the Necromancer didn't hit them all, we were gonna lose. So that's why I did it. I know it seemed like it was a little bit weird, but trust me, it was needed. Next thing, werewolves and lycans and werewolves. Alright, that's kind of challenging. So let's prepare. Let's get the Furnace Blast. It's pretty darn decent. Even though the werewolves have 700 HP, it's still gonna do a good amount of damage. And it happens every 15 seconds. Or in this case, every 5 attacks. Which is pretty darn good. And yeah, Mirage is just kinda hacking away at them, not doing much. She's just gonna basically make her way back to the choke point by herself. Look at that. That's one of the things that I like about Mirage. You don't have to really micro her to your choke point, she just kinda goes along. It's kinda funny. I mean, yeah, she's still a terrible hero, but whatever. Uh-oh, actually she's nearly dead, so let's move her manually. I know, I like to be lazy, but I don't want my hero to die. So, we're gonna group up these guys and Rain of Fire. And GG. GG easy. What do we have? Ghosts, werewolves, werewolves and lycans, zombies, zombies and 3 abominations. A little bit harder, but manageable. Now we're gonna max out the Furnace Blast and get this wizard up to level 2, soon to be level 3. Because we're gonna need pretty heavy magic damage in order to ensure that we deal with the ghosts efficiently. And now, as far as Mirage goes, I don't know what to do with her. I'm just gonna move her around, try to see if we can get an skill, which we didn't because, you know, RNG. RNG do be a B word sometimes. Anyway, the werewolves are actually starting to progress pretty darn far. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. Alrighty then. Okay, you can do that. So because of that, we're gonna do that. I know, kind of a mistimed Rain of Fire, but it kinda had to be done, man. It had to be done, unfortunately. Ooh, hello there, sir. How are you doing today? Where do you think you're going? Mirage, you know what to do. Get in there. Boom. And boom. Mirage, I said kaboom. There you go. A little bit of a close call, not gonna lie. It was close. But whatever, we survived, and that's all that matters. As I said, this level is not super easy. It can be challenging on some waves, but for the most part, it's not that bad. It was just I used my Rain of Fire in an inappropriate time. I should have timed it a little bit better, and none of this would have happened. But you know, mistakes do happen, even to the best of us. Anyway, let's ignore that. What do we have here? Ghosts, Phantom Warriors. Phantom Warriors and Ghost, Ghost and Abomination. Alright, now the Phantom Warriors. These guys are not a joke. They have 1000 HP, they're immune to physical damage, and on top of that, they also deal pretty heavy amount of damage as well. But they also have this dead aura, which basically makes it so any unit near them is gonna take true damage over time. So it doesn't matter if you have Templars or Assassins, they're gonna get shredded eventually. That's why we're getting the Necromancers, because Skeletons do not get affected by the dead aura, which is pretty darn nice. And yeah, now we're pretty much just hoping for insta-kills for Mirage, because yeah, the Abominations are kind of terrifying, not gonna lie. But you know what, in order to reduce the RNG, we're gonna do this. We're gonna just kapow them, And of course we get an insta-kill when I use the Rain of Fire. Great, 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 great. Are we fine against this ghost? Yes, we are. The Abomination should die any minute now. Move Mirage out of the way, just so she doesn't die, and boom. We're done here. Now, we're gonna move Mirage back here, just so she can potentially use the insta-kill on this guy, which she did. That was awesome. Thank you, Mirage. Your insta-kill is very, very appreciated. We're also gonna get the core drill for an additional insta-kill, just in case if Mirage doesn't get her insta-kill activated. What do we have? Werewolves. Werewolves and Lycans, and more werewolves. So we're gonna need more physical damage. That's why we're gonna get an archer. For now it's gonna be a kind of a mediocre level, level 3, nothing too fancy, but still, we kinda need him. He's gonna help out quite a bit. Then we're gonna go for Death Riders, because we're gonna need a little bit more blocking power up in here. Alright, insta-kill, kind of wasted your Furnace Blast, but okay. Okay, I guess. That was nice. The two Lycans, they shouldn't be that bad. I don't want to waste my Rain of Fire right away, because that'll be a bad move. Alright, come on, annihilate him. Annihilate him, thank you. Come on, kill him. Perfection. Alright, the werewolves, let's not make the same mistake and actually get a lot of reinforcements there. Death Rider time. We got him just in time. Yeah. Alright, now we have another pretty decent blocker. 250 HP in medium armor, that's nothing to laugh at. That's pretty darn solid. He's gonna help us out block some werewolves or Lycans potentially for quite a while. And yeah, this guy's gone. This is a little bit scuffed, so Mirage, just clean him up. Thank you. Okay, what do we have? Phantom Warriors, Ghosts, Abominations, and Abominations. Alright. We're gonna wait for the Rain of Fire though. We don't wanna waste it right now. I want to get these guys in range, and then big ol' Kapowie. There we go. Absolute annihilation. Now we can go. So, we're gonna go for our Archmage and a Tribal Axe Thrower. That's the two things that we're gonna need. Also, make sure that Mirage, what are you doing? Shoot at... Oh, come on, he was on 73 HP. I almost killed him. Well, rip 200 extra gold. So yeah, this element, guys, is gonna play into your game a lot. You need to be pretty active with the Jack-o'-lantern. If you don't kill him as many times as I do, then your results could be different. You may be able to get some upgrades earlier than me or later, depending on your micro skills. So keep that in mind. Just as an FYI. Also, a lot of ghosts. I don't like that. I mean, don't like it. No. Just use the Rain of Fire. I know it may have been a little bit of a, you know, sudden move, but I'm not risking it. Better be safe than sorry. Because of that, we're gonna get another level 3 mage, and we're gonna get a couple extra mages just across the map. Okay, now let's try to... Come on. Annihilate Jack. Come on. Come on. Kill him. Kill him. There you go. 200 extra gold. Perfection. Another Archmage. And let's... Oh, no. Hello. What is going on there? Well, that was unexpected. I guess the goose really did me in. That was quite impressive. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Whew. Intense, yeah. Okay. Let's reassemble the choke point. Right up in here. With reinforcements, Death Rider, and Mirage, which she's not the best hero for choke points, but that's the hero that I picked, and I'm sticking to it. I could have used Cronon, but yeah, I have a bad history with Cronon. He's one of my least favorite heroes in the game, so I tend not to use him. But to be, in all honesty, he could have been useful because he has a lot of units that he can summon to block units, to block enemies. Sorry. But anyway. Oh, hello, full moon. Yeah, that happened. Don't worry. It seems bad, but in reality, it's not. Skeletons don't get transformed into werewolves, so the special ability of these guys is pretty much redundant. Unless they get to your barracks, then it's kind of scary. Hopefully they're not. There's this little werewolf that's getting pretty far, but he's gonna die. Right. Reinforcements, I'm looking at you. Oh, Mirage insta-killed him. Alright, I guess that also works. Just casual Rain of Fire over there. Should have used it a little bit earlier, but that's okay. Mostly Ghost, so let's go. Just Ghost. Wow, so easy. Yeah, this wave in particular is not challenging whatsoever. However, the waves with the Lycans and the Werewolves, they are really the thing that could catch you off guard. Especially if you don't have a great timing. I mean, you don't need to be like super especially perfect in order to get past him, but you definitely need to use the Rain of Fire when you see that the situation gets dire. Don't do the things that I do, because sometimes I just underestimate enemies, and that's a very bad habit of mine. Because when I first encountered them and I just shred them, I'm like, they're a joke, they're probably not gonna cause much of a threat. But in reality, they can. They can indeed. So don't underestimate the enemies that you're facing, guys. You never know when they're gonna just decide to annihilate you. That's why you have to preserve the Rain of Fire for as long as possible. Only when the situation is dire is when you should use it. Also, that was a lot of damage to this guy. Thank you, Totem of Weakness. You helped out quite a bit. What do we have? Lycans, again. Werewolves. Werewolves and Lycans, and more werewolves. Okay then. So, let's prepare. We're gonna get Assassins with counterattack, because we need a decent amount of stalling power on this side. I mean, yeah, here we also do need it, but not to a super high extent. Alright, you know what? Please. I'm kind of risking it, but I want to try it. Mirage didn't even use your sneak attack on a Jack-o'-lantern. Well, that was disappointing. Whatever. I guess move back. Fall back, because the full moon is gonna happen, and these guys are gonna transform into werewolves. Just annihilate Jack-o'-lantern and damage a couple of them severely. That should be enough. Oh, Mirage got an insta-kill, nice. I know, it was a little bit of a fast-paced micro, but whatever. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, man. Fast pacing. Alright. We should be fine now. Even though it's a full moon, we only have werewolves. Maybe we're gonna get a Lycan. Yep, there he is. Well, whatever. A Lycan. So terrifying. Get over here and die. Also, Jack-o'-lantern is here. Just got melted. Wow. Look at all that money we have, man. I need to be spending it. What should we get? To be honest, let's just go for critical mass on this guy and this guy. I'm not gonna get critical mass on this Archmage. I'm gonna get it only on these two. This one is already maxed out, and this one will be pretty soon after. Next thing on the list. Probably upgrade this mage. Yeah, it seems like a good decision. As far as these assassins go, I don't know. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get a sneak attack. Probably no. I mean, it is good, but do we really need it? Not really. Now, wave 13, 10 abominations. Not that much of a threat. Even though there's like 10 of them, it's not that bad. Mirage, show us what you got. I was expecting an insta-kill. Still, whatever. It is what it is. Sometimes you get the insta-kill, sometimes you don't. Now, just to make sure that we're not dead, we're gonna move this guy up in here. Because the goose, believe it or not, can be kind of problematic. I ended up dying to them when I was recording for the first time on this level. So don't underestimate these guys. They're sneaky. And if they get past your choke point, you're probably not gonna be able to block them in time. Also, Mirage is nearly dead. How did that happen? We're gonna max out the core drill though. Faster insta-kills. Even though it reduces the cooldown by just a little bit, it could make a difference. So we're gonna get it. And yeah, now we're pretty much just trying to stall them out and keep them in the choke point. It's kind of hard to multitask though, because we have to keep an eye on for this choke point and this one at the same time pretty much. But I feel like we can handle it with one simple Rain of Fire if we need it, which I think we do, so I'm gonna use the Rain of Fire. Maybe it wasn't necessary, but I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it for a biscuit. Next thing on the list, mostly Ghost. Yeah, this is the Ghost wave, so you're gonna get nothing but Ghosts, which, you know, it's okay. For that, we're gonna upgrade this guy up to Archmage. We're gonna get yet another Archmage right up in here, once we have the money to do so. Or maybe... no, we're not gonna get an Archmage, actually. I think I'm gonna go for only Wizard Tower. Yeah, Wizard Tower. Should be more than enough. Because I want to get a couple archers up in here. And they're gonna turn into crossbow forts. They may not do much on wave 14, but on wave 15, they could come in handy. So keep that in mind. Yeah, so far this side is pretty much safe, because 3 Archmages, one of them having critical mass, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, we're getting some zombies popping out of the ground, but this should be expected. You know that at this level, just like the, what was it called, Dusk Chateau, they don't play fair, man. They send enemies when they're not supposed to. Also, 5 health, come on. You see, stuff like that really annoys me. He had 5 HP left. Oh, well, at least we killed him this time instantaneously. Crossbow ports, let's just get him. Let's get him going. Alright, keep this guy in. And yeah, Phantom Warrior is gone. Let's keep an eye out. Do we have another Phantom Warrior coming in from somewhere? I think we may have like a couple more. Yeah, there's one. Get over here. This guy's gonna get nuked. Almost nuked, actually. Well, he still died, so whatever. Crossbow. Yeah. Alright, now let's get the barrage. We're gonna get the barrage on these guys up to level 3. And after that, it's up to you. Like, as long as you get these guys with the barrage all the way up, you can spend your money with it in the way you want. Like, that's pretty much all. That's pretty much all the setup that you're gonna need. I mean, after I get it, you can get whatever you want. You can go for Twister, you can go for Pestilence even if you want to be goofy. You can go for Templars, which nobody goes for, let's be honest. And let's see what we have on the next wave. Phantom Warriors. Werewolves and Lycans and Werewolves and Lycans. Not too bad. So yeah, the Barrage is gonna help out to clean up some of the Lycans. And it's gonna help us out against the Werewolves by quite a bit. As you can see, they damaged him quite a bit. And if we just stall him in for just a split second, he did. Perfection. Now, I'm gonna do this, because why not? Just do some extra, just kill them primarily. Spawn kill. Usually one of the best tactics. Yeah. As you can see, everything is a joke. And yeah, Jack-o'-lantern is spawning, but he's dying, so it doesn't matter. Let's get the barrage again. You know what? I'm gonna go for this Archmage. He's not gonna do much of it. He's not gonna make much of a difference, but why not? GG. Kapow. 200 gold instantaneously. Let's get these guys up to Assassins again with counterattacks. And now we have a pretty nice small horde of Phantom Warriors, but as you can see, they're getting melted. Melted down into oblivion. Alright, you're back again. Please die. Please. Please kill him. Kill him. Come on. There you go. Look at all that money. Beautiful. And this is pretty much the last part, guys. Just use your Rain of Fire after you group them up, and it's pretty much a GG. GG easy. Yeah. I mean, sure, we had a couple close calls here and there, sure. But this level sometimes does things like that. So be prepared. That's all I have to say about this level. Be prepared and keep your Rain of Fire for as long as you can. And then, with some good micro, you should be able to beat this level easily. And yeah, well, with that out of the way, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. And while you're at it, drop a like on the video. It means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next video. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.